Welcome to the Alt History channel. Today we will embark on another incredible journey through history that could have turned out differently. Join us to find out how events could develop in another dimension of time and space. Before we start, don't forget to like us and subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss new videos. Your support is very important to us. We wish you a pleasant viewing.
The city wakes up to the sound of a radio announcing the latest news and weather. Phones are ringing in cozy cafes, and waiters bring hot coffee and fresh newspapers. On the streets, people rush to work, holding briefcases and books in their hands, not smartphones. The aroma of coffee and fresh printing is in the air. There are no people in the subway, staring at the screens of their devices. Passengers are reading newspapers or engaged in conversations. Some are lost in thought, enjoying a rare moment of calm before a working day. A young man named Alex, who works for a large accounting firm, is sitting at his desk, flipping through pages of reports and tables. In a world without the internet, every figure and calculation requires a careful look. There is no place for automatic systems and spreadsheets. The work takes longer, but at the same time each decision seems more meaningful. Despite the lack of internet, technology does not stand still. Telephone calls, faxes, radio broadcasting, and television are channels through which people receive and share information. News spreads quickly, but not instantly, and every new fact or event is discussed and analyzed more thoroughly. Alex meets his colleagues at the coffee machine. Conversations about work are replaced by a discussion of the latest news and plans for the evening. In a world without the internet, personal relationships play a much bigger role. And every meeting and conversation is an opportunity to learn something new or share your thoughts. Alex's working day is filled with meetings and phone conversations. Without email and messengers, every business message requires a more personal approach. He writes down notes by hand, schedules meetings with clients using a printed organizer. There is a lively atmosphere in his office, where colleagues discuss projects and share ideas directly, rather than through screens. In a city where there is no internet, business relies on direct contacts and personal relationships. Alex often goes outside to meet with partners. Business lunches are held in cafes and restaurants, where contracts and deals are discussed. Without the ability to send an email, each meeting requires time and attention, but at the same time brings a deeper understanding of the business relationship. Meanwhile, in schools and universities, teachers use blackboards and flip charts, and students take notes in notebooks. Education depends more on direct communication and personal experience than on online resources. Direct dialogue and discussion are valued in educational institutions, and libraries remain the main source of knowledge. After work, Alex goes to meet friends at a cozy restaurant in the city center. In a world without the internet, social life boils in cafes, bars, and restaurants where people communicate face to face. The evenings are filled with lively conversations, the sound of music, and laughter. There is no need for social media to stay in touch with friends and family. Real meetings and conversations are central to everyone's life. Cinemas are a popular place for evening relaxation. Without access to online streaming, people are looking forward to the release of new movies and get together to watch them on the big screen. Film premieres are significant events that gather entire communities around them. Local clubs and music venues come alive in the evenings. Live performances by bands and artists attract crowds of fans. There is a spirit of community and shared fun in these places, which is difficult to find in the virtual world. Cultural life in a world without the internet is flourishing. People appreciate art, theater, and literature more. Without access to an endless stream of online content, museums and exhibitions become key places to gain new knowledge and experiences. Art exhibitions attract a large number of visitors who want to immerse themselves in the world. of beauty and inspiration. Social events such as festivals and fairs play an important role in social life. They bring together people of different ages and interests, creating a sense of community and belonging. In a world without the internet, people also pay more attention to reading books and listening to radio broadcasts. Books are not only a source of knowledge, but also a means of entertainment and recreation. Without the internet, books and magazines remain the main way to get information about the world, culture, and events. Sporting events attract huge crowds of fans. Without the ability to watch games online, stadiums are filled to capacity, creating an atmosphere of real celebration and empathy. In this world without the internet, people find pleasure in simple pleasures, in communication, art, music, and sports, creating a rich and vibrant cultural life. Evening falls on a city where there is no internet, and Alex returns home. Along the way, he observes how people communicate with each other, how children play in parks, and adults have face-to-face conversations. In this world, where there is no digital noise and constant online communication, life seems more measured and conscious. In today's world filled with internet technologies, people have access to a huge amount of information and communication opportunities. However, this also leads to information overload, reduced personal communication, and dependence on digital devices. We often forget about the meaning of real interactions and moments when we can just enjoy the world around us. In a world without the internet, people may not have instant access to information or the convenience of online services, but they find pleasure in simple things. They appreciate every personal meeting, every conversation, and every moment spent together. Life flows more slowly, but it seems more intense and meaningful. Comparing these two worlds, it becomes clear that each of them has its advantages and disadvantages. In a world without the internet, people are more connected to reality, family, and friends. While the modern world offers technological convenience and ample opportunities for self-realization and learning, Alex, closing the door of his house, thinks about which world is closer to him. And although he cannot know what it would be like to live in a world with the internet, he realizes that happiness and satisfaction can be found in any environment if you are able to appreciate what you have and find joy in everyday moments of life.
We hope that this journey into the world of alternative history was as exciting for you as it was for us. We are very interested to know your opinion. Did you like this story? Would you like to live in such an alternative world? Write your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like this video to support us and help us create even more interesting content. Thanks for watching, and see you again in the world of alternative history.